know what? Contradictions do not exist. Whenever you think you are facing a contradiction, check your premises. You will find that one of them is wrong. So, globe believers, check your premises, okay? Now I'm gonna let my friend Karen B demonstrate to you that if the power lines are not on a straight line, they will make a flat plane look curved. Yes, you heard me. A demonstration, something you guys never do. Karen, what's up?
Okay, as we know now that the power lines are not on a straight line, we decided to do an experiment to illustrate that. So we placed the Lego towers in a curved line on a table that is perfectly flat, as you can see here. And the towers are all the same height. Now, as we lower the camera, the horizon gets closer to us, but the edge of the table becomes invisible. Or let's say the edge of the table disappears behind the new horizon line that we created by lowering the camera. Please bear in mind that on this table there are no atmospheric conditions that make it more difficult to see what is behind our horizon line in the real world. Also, bear in mind that this table is only 6 feet long. Imagine what this would look like if it was 23 miles long. Now let's take a look at the Lego towers. Do they look like they are going behind the curvature? Or is it just an optical illusion? Look at the top of these towers. Now look at the bottom. If we can get the horizon line closer to us than the last 4 towers, then those 4 towers will look like they are behind the curvature. If we zoom in a lot, we will get them back into view. But of course, if there was any atmospheric conditions or refraction, it would be impossible to bring them back into view. So in the real world, no matter how good your telescope is, what is behind the horizon line that is covered up by the non-uniform density transition zone will stay behind it. If we put a piece of glass on the horizon of this table, then things will start to disappear behind it and there is no way you can see them again. Even if this piece of glass is only 1 inch high, the Titanic would disappear behind it, because as it moves away from you, it becomes smaller and smaller until it finally disappears behind it. And of course, if that piece of glass was thicker and higher, it could disappear before it gets smaller. That's how the atmosphere works, and we will talk about this in detail in another video, but for now let's just enjoy watching the curvature on a flat table.
You should be honest with yourself and investigate more before you bring up such an argument. If those power lines prove that the earth is round, then these Lego towers prove that the table is round too, right? Wrong. The table is flat and the Lego towers are not on a straight line, and neither are the power lines. And here are some pictures of a 23 miles bridge that is in the same lake but shows no curvature. You know why? Because that bridge from these positions is on a straight line. If you take another picture from where the bridge is curving a little bit, it will give you the same illusion of a curvature. And here is another picture of the same bridge that shows that. Look carefully at this point right here. Do you see how the bridge is curving? Is it because of the curvature? No, of course not. The bridge is also curved like the power lines. As you can see here in Google Earth, it's curved. That is why you see a curve.